Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's your boy Boneless Dumb, and I'm back after quite the hiatus. It has been a long time since I've uploaded a video, and that's mainly because I've been really busy. Been really busy, haven't really been feeling a lot of video games, man. Haven't really been enjoying them that much. So being a mainly video game channel, if I'm not enjoying video games, what am I gonna upload? You know what I'm saying? So, I'm back though. I've been playing a lot of freaking COD 4. Getting into some Vanguard as well. Really anything besides the latest release is what I play. And that's just because every new Call of Duty is absolute trash. Um, they just they run it into the ground. That's what Activision's been doing for some years now. And eventually, and this is the best part, eventually once a game gets so old, like Cold War or Vanguard, that they kind of stop messing with it, that's when the games get good, right? Like COD 4 and Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops 1, in my opinion, were all good games at the box, right? But if you ignore like Black Ops 1 having the AK-74 nerfed right off the get-go, they just kind of left them alone. You know, games were kind of a finished product when you bought them. And it wasn't this, we're going to release a title every year, we're going to make a billion changes, we're going to change weapon balances and all that stuff. And I apologize, my dog is barking. If you hear that, I'm not going to edit it out. She can't be stopped. It doesn't matter. Hopefully it won't last for that long. But anyways, what I was saying is, the whole development cycle that all these studios producing Call of Duty have come up with for their games is awful. I can't stand it. And I think whoever started that idea really just absolutely crushed the franchise. And I won't say they should be put in prison for life, but I also don't think the executives at Activision should be allowed to roam free with the rest of us. I don't know. That's just my personal opinion on it. Maybe I'm a bit extreme in that belief. But yeah, that's kind of why I stick to the old games nowadays. There's still good player bases. I do get frustrated because some kids are still camping and sitting in corners in like a 15-plus-year-old game. So that kind of upsets me. I'm also still on the PS4. I have yet to switch to the PlayStation 5. And realistically, I don't really want to. I don't need all those features. I don't need to pay all that money. Once my PS4 implodes, yeah, I'll consider upgrading. But I'd rather just buy a better computer because right now, basically I can either play games or record. I can't really do both. And God help me, if I try to stream off my current computer, the temperature in my house will increase by like 20 degrees. So come winter, you might see some live streams from me. But during the summer, yeah, it's no-go. But in other news, I actually just won a bid on a house in the country. So those of you who have been following the channel for some time kind of know I don't like living in the city. I don't like being close to people. I don't like the crime rates and the risks associated with being in a city. And I happen to live, I'm not going to dox myself, but I happen to live in a pretty dangerous city. So I'm excited to get out to the country. It is a place where people just leave their front doors unlocked and nothing happens to them or their belongings. So Very excited about that. I'm going to have quite a bit of land as well as part of the deal. So, going to be able to have livestock, have a bigger garden, all that good stuff. It should be a good time. But what's going to come with that too is probably using the channel as well to post, I don't want to really call them vlogs because I hate that term. But yeah, it's pretty much what I'll be doing, just kind of documenting myself developing the land and maybe helping some people along the way, you know, get into gardening, get into caring for animals, stuff like that, and continue sharing my belief that a simpler life is the solution for most modern problems, especially when it comes to like young men, I'll say. So like probably like 18 to 30 is where I'd measure that. Maybe even younger, you know. But we have this issue with technology and with the rewiring of our brains and all that good stuff, where basically they are predisposing, and I don't mean to leave women out of this, I just believe that men are affected at a much higher rate than women are. And if you look at the rate at which men are, you know, I can't say it because then I'd lose monetization, but the rate that men are, I think they say, unaliving themselves to get by that, you can see that men are quite affected by it. And so, part of my plan and part of the message that I would like to spread on this channel is there are some pillars, for lack of a better term, that I'll call them, that are going to be sort of within my search of almost enlightenment, which is going to be having land, which involves having purpose. You know, a lot of people struggle waking up early, but, and look at this dude, this is what I was talking about. Game's been out 15 years. I don't know how the heck I didn't see him, but whatever, we're going to ignore that. But having a purpose, you know. Oh, I've got chickens to care for, I've got goats, I've got to water my crops, you know, got to let the dogs out, make sure all these living beings are taken care of. And that's purpose that's for yourself. I find it very difficult to find a significant amount of purpose in like, oh, I have to deliver value to shareholders, you know. I don't find purpose in corporate stuff. Obviously, I need money, I need a job, and I have a great, well-paying remote job, but I don't find as much purpose in that as I do like, hey, let me make sure there's food on the table for my wife, or hey, if there's a freaking tornado, let me make sure I'm prepared for that stuff. You know, that gives me a lot more purpose. Family, right? Currently have no children. I would like children, but I want to raise them in a permissive environment. What I mean by that is not the city, not these awful school systems that have been brainwashing kids for like the last decade. And probably the last one that I'll put on like the boneless dumb unofficial hierarchy of needs is reconnecting with religion. I've started reading the Bible. I'm just going cover to cover, attending mass, you know, praying regularly and in unscheduled intervals. So you give yourself purpose. And another one's, you know, physical fitness, but that comes along with being able to maintain land and protect your family, stuff like that. So with being able to do the other stuff, the physical fitness kind of follows. I'm not going to be like a bodybuilder or anything, just like in good shape and able to do what I need to. So, you know, religion, purpose, land, distance from neighbors, but still maintaining a community, being prepared, having people who depend on you, being physically fit. You achieve those, and your chance of happiness is going to go up tenfold. I'm not going to discount the fact that there are, certain brain chemistries that can make it difficult, but we are, in my opinion, giving ourselves the short end of the stick and not really giving ourselves a chance in this modern society. But that's it. It's going to do it for this video. Be looking out for more of them. Not sure how frequently I'm going to post, but just make sure you're subscribed. My name's Boneless Dumb, and I'm out.